flap, 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 Feh.
Is that Awakening?
Hello, summoners.
The background.
year is coming to a close, and the temperature has really dropped here in Asker. While the weather may have cooled down, we're just getting warmed up, and I, Feh, have once again gathered some exciting news to share with all you summoners. Get ready for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time for Feh Channel.
It's December 5th. I know I'm covering it.
Wow, there really is a lot to... Huh? Feh!
Bats? Oh yeah, the little movie has Alphonse and Veronica being so close together. Wait, bats? Halloween's past. Okay. Who is that? You know, that entire segment reminds me of Gravity Fall. She literally falls into our arms. Come on. That's such a cliche. That's an interesting hairstyle. That's usually the villain hairstyle. Oh goodness, is that our newest OC? She's such a klutz. Okay. And she's really powerful. Veronica! Saving Alphonse as all. Oh, she smiled. This is weird. Whoa. Did she get her? Oh, she got possessed. That was quick. I like how the Bread Blick is just formally a gun now. She's totally possessed. Okay, so that mini movie is hitting towards this. I like how they circle back to Veronica. So our new villain looks like a redhead teenage girl. Whoa! That kind of looks like Hell, but younger. Is this the biggest catastrophe in a Feh trailer yet for a book? Even more than Surtur's giant meteor? Wait, that's it? No! It has to be a bit more to this. Okay, there's more. And that's our next realm.
Feh! She's the one who was falling from the sky in the movie we just watched. Her name is Ash, and she's the retainer to the god Asker.
I'm Ash Ketchum.
Oh, she looks so noble.
She's gonna be the greatest Pokemon trainer of all. Alright.
I have a bad feeling about this. This frightening figure facing off against Alphonse is named... Elm.
Elm.
Wow.
Is that our newest villain?
He's
That
the
feels
retainer to
weird.
Embla, god of barriers and broken bonds. Just what do you think he's after? I'm no chicken, but
What?
I'm getting creeped out just thinking
That's
about
a he?
it. The people of Asker are counting
That's a
on
he.
you, Alphonse.
Our newest villain is straight up.
This very sophisticated
If I say
woman
trap, someone's
is
gonna call me out on that, so I don't know.
Letizia. She's a member of the
Letizia.
Imperial family of Embla, and she's like an older sister to Veronica.
Yes, that's a
Despite being older, I hear
Wait,
she's
that's
pretty
older
far
sister
down the
Veronica?
line of succession to the throne. I wonder if something
Wait, what
happened
the
to
heck?
cause that.
How can you have just write in an older sister like
Veronica doesn't
5
look too
years
happy
after the
here.
first book? That's so
She
weird.
must have a lot on her mind. I
That
always
looked like
thought
hell,
Asker
but,
and Embla would be at peace
wow.
once Alphonse and Veronica take over, but I guess there's more to their story after all.
They actually circle back to
My
Embla.
mind is racing with ideas about what might happen between them.
In
I'm
the
going to
background
be awake all day just thinking about it.
of the Feh Channel thumbnail is Embla.
Book
Right,
6
this,
will be
that's
available
Embla.
starting December 6th.
Oh,
You'll
it's
be able
tomorrow.
to
It's not
jump
actually
right into
tonight.
the story there, even if you're new to Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh, I almost forgot. Ash will join
Is that
your
a
barracks
cowbell?
as a mythic hero if you clear Chapter 1 of Book
Okay.
6 on normal difficulty.
We're still getting mythic heroes. They're not
Those
making a new
horns
type
and
of
tail
hero.
of hers look like they belong in a cute little calf, don't they?
Oh,
Wow.
what the?
She transformed into a burly bovine. She looks so tough now. I guess that's what you can expect from someone who works for a god.
She's just straight up a cow.
The excitement doesn't
my
end with Ash,
goodness.
though. There will also be a series of events to celebrate the start
We saw
of
our
Book
stats.
6.
We'll check it out later.
I'll introduce them to you one by one. To start, there will be a login bonus. If you log in for 10 days during the active period, you can get the items shown here. So don't forget to check in daily.
Yeah, that's a lot of good flowers. I need more.
Next up, there will be
Celebrations
quests.
for a new book.
Here are the rewards you can earn by completing them.
Just 3
There
orbs.
Sure are a lot, aren't there?
But 60 flowers of all and 60 grails is not
You
so
can even
bad.
complete Aether Raids quests to earn limited time Aether Stones.
Oh yeah,
that
they're
can be
celebrating.
exchanged for
Yep.
the Aether Raid structures
A
you
cow,
see
a
here.
bat. Oh yeah, they really are circling back to
Finally,
Emblem. I can't believe
there's
that.
going to be a new
finally a new
design
castle.
to celebrate the start of Book 6. And we'll be giving it out to everyone who plays. The new design is based on the castle in the Emblean Empire.
Get a
It even has
5-star
river
Reinhardt.
and a fountain in it. It seems like a nice place to relax.
Yeah, that actually looks really nice. I like that.
Book
Oh, and
6
here
is
we are.
starting, and I couldn't be more excited. I have to change my castle design to get in the celebratory spirit. It's gonna be a hoot.
Oh yeah, this is
Next
20
up.
minutes, 21 minutes long, this Feh Channel. And it is Awakening.
New heroes from the Fire Emblem Awakening game are here.
It's
Let's
been
see
so
who we've
long.
got.
You wish to learn all I know of fighting? Prepare yourself. This journey will be a long one.
First up is Priam. Priam is a skilled swordsman, which makes sense because he's a descendant of the Radiant Hero. Or so I hear. Whatever the case may be, I do know that he has the charisma and strength to draw
that's Ragnar.
warriors in to fight at his side.
Wasn't there like
Just
Ike
point me
in
at the
DLC
enemy.
for Awakening?
I'll give those kettleheads a taste of Ferox's barbarian roots.
Next is Basilio.
Basilio!
Regna Ferox is a land known for producing strong warriors and having a powerful military, and Basilio is no exception. Though he may be a ruler, holding the title of West Khan, he still knows how to have a good time, and he's even been seen sneaking out of his own castle. Oh, I just can't get enough of that deep, gruff voice of his.
Boast your victory. When you win, make damn sure everybody hears about it.
That's Edelgard's voice actress? I
Here we
completely
have
heard that.
Flavia. She's the East Con of Regna Ferox and a fierce but friendly rival of Basilio. She's known to have a strong
Blindness
personality,
Blade.
but that's
Unique C
nothing
slot.
compared to her physical strength.
Make ready,
Flavia
dog.
is practically a one-woman army.
41 speed base.
The universe contains so many fascinating things I have yet to see.
Next up is
Wait.
Muriel.
That's the same
If
voice
her glasses
actress.
and pointy hat didn't give it away, she's a studious
That's
magic user.
Tara
And
Platt
she's
getting
also a
paid
member
twice
of the
here.
Shepherds, and she actually manages their
Okay.
supplies, which is fitting for her precise personality. I hear her goal is to someday discover the answers to the many mysteries of the world.
Is this our demoted hero? That's attack speed ideal 3.
My homeland. It is a place of beauty with a culture all its own.
Last but not least, we have the strong and stoic Yen Fei. He's the former king of Chonsin and was once known as the Blade Legend. He
So is he
later
gonna
came
be-
into conflict with his sister,
Aw.
Savior, as a general of the Empire of Valm.
They do this again where they show off
Priam,
weapons, but he's not
Basilio,
going to use them.
Flavia, and Ash. All 4 of these heroes
Oh.
will be available in the Book 6 Begins Ash and
Okay,
More
so we know the
summoning
3
event.
heroes then.
You
Yen
can
Fei
make
and
Muriel your ally by
Muriel's
completing
the
the
free hero.
celebratory quests. And Yen Fei will join your barracks if you clear his Grand Hero Battle. You can get multiple copies of both Muriel and Yen Fei. I'd be able to deliver so many more messages if there were multiples of me.
Mythology that the joked Onoko will drink from the udder of. So there's a good to fair chance that Ash will
Now
have
then,
something to do with milk.
next up is...
Yeah, I think we could see that.
Feh? Is that... Feh?
Are we
It's
getting
a
more
summoner.
costumes or
And they've got
summoners?
a letter! Huh? What's going
He
on
just stole the
here?
letter.
What's that sound? Oh, I don't like this. Feh? This must be a summoner from another world and... Oh my! Could this mean what I think it means? This is huge!
I like how they have the Valentine heroes. Summoner duels! Wait,
It's yes, Summoner Duels is
New
coming to
mode.
Fire Emblem Heroes. Summoner
jousting in the
Duels is a new
background.
player versus player mode, where summoners from around the world can battle
this
one
live
another in
PvP?
synchronous combat. Let's take a look.
is this live
You can
PvP?
get started by tapping Summoner
It's
Duels
live,
in
real
the
time!
Coliseum.
It only took... What? It
looks
only
like
took
there are a
6
few different ways
years.
to play,
Well, it
as you
feels like
can
6
see
years, it's
here.
5.
I want to give favor battles a try. It looks like this is a mode where you battle using a hero that you've selected as your favorite hero. There
Okay.
are so many heroes that I appreciate for so many different reasons.
I wonder how
I can't
this
believe
works.
I have to pick just one. First up, let's build a team. In this mode, you can add 5 heroes to your team.
Okay. 5
The
deployment.
slot on the far left looks a little different than the rest. That's because this is the slot for your favorite hero.
You should
They'll
favor
act as
Yuri
your
so you'll
team's
always
captain.
win. Just
When
kill
you
something and then
battle,
run.
Your captain is the only hero whose favor level will increase. But I'll explain that in more detail later.
Is she gonna
Feh,
favor?
Feh.
Oh,
I went ahead and chose my good
I
friend
thought she was gonna go out
Sharena to be my
Fonts.
captain. You can also equip your captain with a mode-specific skill called a captain
Oh.
skill. So we can't forget about that.
so you have augmentations.
All that's left to do is add some more heroes who will complement Sharena's style of combat.
What?
Now,
what
to
kind of team
battle.
is that?
My heart's a flutter just
Feh,
thinking
you're going
about
to
who I'm going up
lose.
against.
Who? Why would you deploy? You had friggin' Yuri, and you're gonna be like,
I got a match.
you know what I need?
Battles last for 5
Rise,
turns.
Matthew.
If you defeat all of your opponent's heroes, or if your score is higher than your opponent's at the end of the 5th turn,
Okay,
you
this-
win. The hero with the crown icon
She's literally
next
fighting
to them is
Mustache.
the captain. Let's set their positions and start the battle.
Oh, you have a timer. Good. Is it like chess? Speed chess? No, it resets the
My
timer.
opponent is... Oh, I can't believe it. Did I get matched up with Chief Phoenix?
Oh, that's why he's
Feh,
mustache.
I'll have to give it my all.
Team
Let's
Xander.
get on the offensive.
Oh,
I have to
God.
keep the
Could there
danger
possibly
area in
have been a
mind when I
worse
move,
team?
so-
At least Rai does effective damage,
First
right?
I'll move...
Shall we?
At least, no, I think dual, sorry,
My
harmonic
opponent got a
Veronica
chance
should
to
win
move
this pretty
after I
easily.
moved just one of my heroes. It looks like we go back and forth moving
Okay, this
one
is
unit
live.
at a time. Next,
This is live. High mobility, I can already see it, like high mobility teams
clock's
running
ticking.
around and trying to pick
There's a
enemy teams
30-second
apart.
time limit on each player's action phase, so you
And
can't
then,
spend too
high
long
tank
overthinking
teams.
things.
Just trying to like
Okay, then, Chief.
barrel through you.
I hope you're ready.
They finally did PvP, but it took so long.
This represents how many times you can move. And each time you move, part of the icon disappears. You
Yeah,
can
it's
make up
just
to
like
6 moves in one turn.
this is just like Languisher
Additional
Mobile when it comes
actions
to
granted by
their
skills
PvP.
such as Gale Force or Duo and Harmonized skills count towards your 6 actions. That means if you move 5 of your heroes, you can only use one of those skills or an additional action once.
Yeah, so refreshers
All
are
right, time to
as good as
let 'em
they
have it.
are. Basically, just delay your turns.
Take that! Oh, my score increased! It looks
I
like
can see
I
this.
had the upper wing. I'm about to make Chief Phoenix wish
Yeah.
he could make a tactical retreat.
This is like PvP and another
That's the end
SRPG
of
in
the
Language for
turn.
Mobile. It's the same
And I
idea.
added
One
even
character
more
moves at a
points to
time.
my score. Your score increases if you have at least 2 more heroes in this
And you only
area
have
than
5
your
total
opponent
turns to
when
fight.
the turn ends. I guess the chief didn't know that. I'm doing such a great job. Let's keep going.
What?
Feh?
What?
Feh!
Feh loses, of course.
I
Team
lost.
Xander won.
Betrayed by Xander. Xander.
Harmonic
Xander,
Veronica's was just way too
Xander,
good.
And Xander. What's an owl to do? I'm sure the chief is pleased with himself, but I'm a humble messenger owl who knows when to admit defeat, and I would never disrespect my superiors. I lost, but my favor level increased. In favor battles, your favor level increases based on the score you earned, even if you lose.
What?
When your favor level goes up, you'll receive rewards based on the highest level you've reached.
So you can straight up
even show your
lose.
favor levels off to people you've added to your friend list. My
So you just have to
ranking
play
with my
more.
current favored hero Sharena is
7.
not very high.
Wow.
We'll have to work on that. Beyond favor battles, you can also take part in free duels and practice duels. Practice duels allow you to check your team's synergy and familiarize yourself with maps while playing against an AI opponent.
This is really like
In
Language for
free
Mobile
duels,
PvP.
you can battle with other summoners you know by sharing a password. Use
Oh,
this
wow.
mode to battle your friends near and far.
Wow. You can challenge
These
anyone
modes
then.
allow you to customize match rules in various ways. You can choose which map to play on, disable merges, and more. These two
that's
modes
good.
are great ways to get in some training. But be aware that playing here won't increase favor level. The
That's
best part
interesting.
is that summoner duels will be
It's-
available
oh,
as
it's
soon as the
already
current
here.
maintenance period is over.
Okay, what
Decide
the
whose
heck do you guys
favor
think
level
about
to
that?
increase after
PvP's
Sharena.
finally here. What's so
Will it
different?
be Alphonse or Anna?
Yeah, obviously I'll stream some matches,
You
but
should
that's
start giving
crazy.
it some thought, summoners. Finally, we have this.
But there's no overall scoring. You just play more and you can get higher.
Information on the next version update. Now
Free
that
duel,
I've
free
shared
content.
all I know about
It's
summoner
a not
duels,
entirely different class of
it's time
content
to
going
go
forward.
over even more new features. Oh
I need to see how they
my.
treat merges
It
and stuff in
looks like
actual
you'll be able to
play.
make a profile
And I
card
wanna
after the next
Think
update
through like
goes
how useful
live.
Gale Force is.
I went ahead and made one already. How's it look? Here
Oh,
you can
wow,
see
you're
my
showing off
summoner
Golden Thrones.
avatar. My favorite hero that appeared in the Summoner Duels match I played earlier, and more. You can
Playstyle
edit each
casual,
of the
of course.
items by tapping this button here.
That's pretty cool.
Let's
Finally,
start with home base.
we have stuff like
There
this
were
in
so many
other
options,
games.
and I didn't know
All
what
the
to
other
pick,
games,
So I
basically.
set mine to secret. Next is my play style. There are all sorts
Innovative,
of options here,
carefree,
too.
conventional, completionist.
I'm naturally nocturnal, which means I'm pretty sleepy during the day when I'm most likely to
Emblemer.
find foes to play against. So I went ahead and set mine to casual. Don't want to get caught off guard. You can change the background behind your favorite heroes too. I'm the messenger owl to the Order of Heroes, so of course I set mine to Asker. You can choose between several options to change up the look of your
Wow,
profile card.
even this little
in
small
edit
things you can
background.
adjust.
Yep, I think I'll go with this for my card style. And
Wow.
I'll give these a try for my frame color and card color. Faye, it's done!
Wow,
I
they
can't
put a
wait
bit
to
of
show
thought
it
in
off.
this. The customization isn't
You
that
can check
impressive
your
since they already
profile
had these
card here.
assets, but it's still cool of them
And
to
you
do.
can see other players' profile cards as well.
Ah,
Be
that's
sure to give personalizing your own profile card
that's
a
actually
try.
pretty cool.
Next up, let's go over some additions to the sort and filter functions in Edit Teams. Version and duo and harmonized options are being added to the sort function. Selecting version allows you to sort your allies based on when they were added to Fire Emblem Heroes. The first digit in game version numbers corresponds to the book numbers of the main story.
Right, like how we're at 6.0
Here's
now.
a little
Well, that's so
trivia
interesting. You get to
for
see the
you.
Yeah, you gotta
The
see
month that a version
when they
of
came in the
was
game.
released is hidden in the version number starting
Wait, how did it
after
take them so
version
long to
2.
put this in the game? This is actually so
example,
sensible.
Version 2.2 corresponds with February during
Right.
Book 2. And that also happens to be the first anniversary of Fire Emblem Heroes. Legendary, Mythic, Duo and Harmonized, and
Dance?
Heroes with Singer Dance skills are being added to the filter
Wow,
function as well.
That's really useful,
An
actually.
option to filter by release version
They
is
should have
also
actually
being
called it
added.
refresh because
So
not everyone's a
finding
dancer.
specific hero will be even easier than ever.
Wait, that's it?
Hey, that's all the news for today.
What? That passed by
Book
so
6 of the
quickly.
main story is starting soon. Summoners will be able to engage in exciting player versus player battles. New heroes are coming, and so much more. The year may be coming to an end, but before it does, I hope you find plenty of time to play Fire Emblem Heroes. And now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, wow. Why do they make us watch her snore every time? What did you guys think of this Feh channel? I'll talk it over with the guys in a moment, but just to summarize my thoughts. Wow. So, first things first, we saw... I can't believe this is a guy. Goodness. I don't even think it's right to say he's cross-dressing, because I think Emblean dress is already very feminine to begin with.
No free Veronica out of 10 Kappa.
Yeah, actually, with the Embla background, some of us thought we were getting Veronica in the new book. Like, she's finally becoming a free hero. Guess she's gonna have to keep waiting. And I guess it hinted at the relationship that they
With
have.
new gal, can we say that Faye will milk the franchise further?
That is very literal. I never even thought of it that way. So, our new OC... Ooh, what do you guys think of our new OC? I'm gonna say right now, I'm actually not very excited. New Goals, thank you so much for 40 months. Welcome back. Do you guys like our new OC? Because I have to say, of all the OCs, ooh, I think this is the one I'm least excited about. Yes, she's cute, but she's a klutz. She does have big boobas. But yeah, thus far, I gotta say, there was a lot more intrigue and mystery to characters like Fjorm, Air. I even, like, heck, Regan was really cool as well. Like, Peony was kind of weird because she was a fairy, but, you know, this isn't far off. So, in terms of, like, immediate response, like, I think she's cute. She has interesting design. The way she runs even shows off a lot of her personality. Like, she's clearly really reserved, and her falling literally into your hands is is what's gonna actually happen as you get her for free. But yeah, in terms of new OC, I'll wait,
How
but
goes
I'm
first
not
second
hopeful.
to go slow?
Second to go, oh boy. Yeah, there are a lot of beast heroes now. She looks good like this, Ash, when she's looking
I
serious.
figured Elm was a guy too. Was getting Girham vibes from Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I was getting that vibe as well. Yeah, straight up from Skyward Sword. I was thinking like from Legends of Zelda, but couldn't think of the name at the time.
I'm gonna try to +10 her.
All right, look, I'm not trying to like discriminate, hurt, or belittle any communities when I say Elm absolutely is dressed like a trap. Like, look at that waistline and look at the way he's like pushing his butt up. That's like a very, like, this is, and the way he's like shifting his chest towards you, you can't tell if they're boobas or not, right? Until I could not tell whether he was a guy or a girl until Faye told us at that moment. At the very least, though, we do in fact get a new character. Ooh, it feels weird to play this game for so many years, and they're also like, actually, Veronica has a sister. They probably like referenced this sometime in book 1 about her family, probably, but like, or they refer to Bruno's sister, but you couldn't tell which sister. But it just feels so weird for like one of the first characters in the entire game, and you're like, and one of the most important ones, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, she has a sister. Isn't that kind of weird? So yeah, the new characters for a new book, I have to say I want to see what Litsia is about. But the other two characters, man, it's a very different way of feeling about things. Because all the villains in the past, you know, Surtur, for example, you feared Surtur. Veronica, for example, you were like, okay, well, she's a killer lolly. And then she did all this magical stuff. Elm is the only one that, thus far, it feels kind of silly for him to come off as so powerful, right? So, this animation, I can't even get over this. Literal cow firing a giant laser beam. She has 41 HP, 53 attack, 27 speed, 41 defense, and 34 res. She's a slow hero. I mean, she's a cow after all. Anyways, book 6 begins on December 6th. After playing all these different books, we already know characters don't really go through character development. It's a struggle for Feh to write in character development. And usually with characters like this, they're not going to change. Like, do you see the clumsy character in animes or like books and whatever? And then all of a sudden by the end of the book or series, they're just like the super proficient character. Like, it really doesn't happen unless they're the main character, and I don't really view her as going to becoming such a thing. She's probably gonna be a supporting character in terms of story. It is pretty funny that we're going back to Embla though. It does stretch out the books, because if they did start going into other realms, then the story is really heading towards conclusion. Like, if we meet the Allfather, for example, like what are we gonna do afterwards? Nothing, right? There really wouldn't be much of a story left. So I guess they're going back to book 1, essentially, revisiting Embla, and this stretches things out. But yeah, at the rate they were going, by going one different realm each time, this game wasn't gonna go very much further in terms of story. Right. So this is what I'm interested in. First of all, Flavia, Terra Platt, back-to-back characters. That's just hilarious to me. Obviously know her very well as Edelgard, unless I'm crazy. And this has been long awaited. Anyways, Mariel's gonna be free. We got 2 copies of her. That is a new tome, isn't it? I guess we'll see. Blarline, yep. And then
now we have to wait until the next Awakening banner in roughly a year to have a mirror.
You're the only one who wants Vardark, all right? Okay, Valdark. I'm sorry. Wait, is Yanfei gonna be free then? Because if he is, doesn't that finally demote an infantry hero for us? He's GHB. Yeah, see, the dagger hero attacks and then he counterattacks. So he has this encounter in his weapon? Oh, okay. Because if he's GHB, like, I know he's not a part of the banner, but that's what gets me so excited. If he's GHB, 185 BST, disencounter in the weapon, free hero? Are you kidding me? No, seriously, he is GHB. I must have blinked or something. Oh my god.
I think he just went through Matsuo.
Okay. That's your next 185 BST red merge project. I'm sorry, what? What in the world? So right now, if you make plus 10 Shamir, plus 10 Yanfei, you got 2 185 BST heroes. And if you just get one more other hero, that's 185 BST. You have a 185 BST team. All of a sudden, scoring is not so difficult. You just have to build him, and he already comes with a perf. Him and Sari are siblings. Yeah, I'm pretty much aware at this point. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure they said that. But that's why I'm so impressed. It's not about him that I'm like more excited about. It's from the prospect that 185 BST demoted red sword hero. That's not a thing we get very often, and it's been since what?
More BST and DC and weapon.
Right, it's been since Nemesis and friggin' Astrum, I think, that we've had such a hero. So this is why, and Itsuki. It's been forever.
And when everyone has a high scoring team, wahahaha, nobody will. Score inflation incoming.
So what this means is, if you care about scoring in arena and scoring modes in the future, you really have to focus on legendary heroes. It's the merges and the blessing abuse that's going to keep you in. It's not just having the heroes anymore. This is about to get really interesting. It's also about having merges on the bonus hero. But absolutely, legendaries are going to be your biggest way of staying in then. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. There's also Balthus for 185 BSD. Right, but Balthus is a lot harder to get. Shamir and Yanfei are gonna be rail heroes. PvP. I can't believe there's PvP. This is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, if you guys have seen, like, I used to play some PvP in Lancaster Mobile. We played Apex matches as well. We were pretty competitive in it for a while. But the thing is, the one problem I had with Apex was this: tank pushes. It was rough. In other words, you would just have savior heroes, and they would just keep moving the savior heroes slowly forward, and then it's all about having your tank heroes survive, and then having AoE decimate the enemy team. And that's how you would really play. There were odd exceptions, people using characters that are assassins and bypassing guard, which, by the way, at this point, they're going to put in assassins. If you care about PvP, some people literally cannot beat Vector, for example. What the heck are they supposed to do? The one easy way to beat Vector, everyone keeps mentioning, is like bait Vector. But if it's a player, they're never going to attack with Vector. So the way Lancaster Mobile balanced things out was having bans, right? So you could look at your opponent's roster and ban certain characters so they couldn't deploy them. But there are no bans in this. So my immediate thought is, how do you deal with this? First of all, AoE is not as easy to come by. And second of all, there are no bans. So if your opponent has really rough heroes to kill in the first place, what are you supposed to do about it? If you don't have bans and you don't have all these ways to bypass guard, it's going to be really rough for some players to really play this mode. They're just characters they can't kill. So yeah, and because there's a mode to turn off merges, I'm going to presume that normal play has merges. Other than that, it's going to function like what it is in Lancaster Mobile, where in this case, there's a 5-turn limit, and each character gets to move, and your opponent gets to move afterwards, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. And as always, there's advantages to going first and advantages to going second. So yeah, I need to see more about this, because I really hope it isn't about, hey, just save your tanks, slowly move forward, and then just go from there. So yeah, the good news is no matter what happens, you get points. So it's about rewards or get everything. By the time, and this is what I hope doesn't happen to Feh, Lancaster, by the time it was in year 3, everyone who played, the only thing they cared about was PvP. They basically gave up on story. They gave up on basically every content outside of the events and just PvP. Everything was about PvP. Really quickly, that killed the game because there was no casuals at all left. If you're a casual, congratulations. You're just grinding for no reason at this point. So yeah, that's the problem I had with Lancaster. It became solely about PvP. People only wanted to watch PvP. People only wanted to talk about PvP, and that was all there was to it. When it came to new characters and whatnot, cool. How valid are they for PvP? Was all the discussion was ever about. And eventually, it just burnt me out, because as I played some of it, I played PvP, but it wasn't everything for me. That's my thoughts on PvP. We'll talk about it more once we know more about it. Obviously, I just saw it for the first time, but as somebody who's already seen something very similar in another SRPG gacha game, I have a lot of worries. We'll talk about that more. Anyways, as a whole, I think this is a really great update. New exciting mode, which adds a ton of replayability and depth to the game. That's immediately cool. Awakening Heroes introducing Yanfei. I mean, I care about the Awakening Heroes as a whole, but Yanfei being here and being a demoted hero, or not demoted, but a GHB hero that we can plus 10 is immense. PvP is coming out in just a couple of moments, so we're going to play that once it does come out. But holy crap, there's a lot to take in here. Yes, also profile cards, because that's cool. Anyways, I'll talk it over to the guys, but that is a lot to take in. This is a very awesome update.